Welcome to Teen Sports Talk Show. I'm your host, Tay Singh, and my brother,
Camden Johnson.
And today is the welcoming video to our new channel. This channel will be doing lots of debates on basketball and football because that's what we have the most knowledge on.
So today our first debate is going to be whether Deshawn Watson or Drew Brees will be the better quarterback next year. Since as you can see, my favorite team's the Saints and his favorite team's the Texans.
So today I'll be repping the side of Deshawn Watson, and I think he'll be the better quarterback.
And a lot of the stats I'm going to be using is going to be from Drew Brees' 2018 year, since, as you all know, probably Drew Brees missed most of 2019. And as much as Deshaun Watson greatly improved in 2019, I still think Drew Brees was the better quarterback because he played out of his mind in 2018. He got the second most completion percentage out of the last 3 years. He's had above 70% completion percentage.
Yet he didn't win MVP. Second place.
Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes also had an historic year.
All right, fair. But Deshaun Watson is also a huge factor to the Houston Texans and is the reason they made it to the divisional round of the playoffs this year.
But I don't think he'll be as good without DeAndre Hopkins.
That is fair, but DeAndre Hopkins got under 4 receptions a game. He was still absolutely incredible, but still under 4 receptions a game. And I understand they pulled corners for him, but Deshaun Watson's accuracy out of the pocket on the run was absolutely incredible.
But who's he going to have to throw to this year?
Randall Cobb, Will Fuller, Kenny Stills. Will Fuller, with the second fastest wide receiver in the league right now, can go out deep while Kenny Stills does in routes, out routes, just stays here, and Randall Cobb does his own thing.
So but that's if Will Fuller stays healthy, is it not?
It is true, but Kenny Stills also being a really fast receiver can also go deep if Will Fuller doesn't. And we have a fourth receiver, I can't think of his name right now, who's also very fast.
I mean, Drew Brees has not only Kamara, but he also has Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders now that they just traded for. So he has 3 options that he's going to be able to throw to.
Well, because here's the thing about Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas last year was like DeAndre Hopkins 2 years ago. No one knew he was going to be that incredible, so they only guarded one person on him.
No, they doubled him a lot of the time.
Not the whole time, though. They doubled him half the time. This season, there was not one play where DeAndre Hopkins was by himself. He was doubled every single play, which next year, that's going to be a main focus for lots of defenses going up against the Saints. We'll be doubling Michael Thomas, watching Kamara, and making sure to get the sack on Brees, because he is old and slow.
That's fair, but now they have Emmanuel Sanders, so he's Thomas gonna have help because now if teams are bringing corners to Thomas. Sanders is gonna be left more open.
That's fair, but there's still gonna be corners for him, and Emmanuel Sanders, he's getting a little up there in age too, so it's not like he's a prime receiver right now anyway.
I also think right now Deshaun Watson needs to get lower on the interceptions because as of last year he had 26 touchdowns but 12 interceptions, whereas in 2018 Brees had 32 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions.
Okay, but that's fair, but the Texans' offensive line is the problem for Deshaun Watson.
Did they fix that? Or are they looking to fix that this offseason?
We're not talking about offensive line, though, are we? But the Texans' offensive line ranks in the bottom 3 in the NFL right now, with not leaving they're leaving like 2.5 seconds for Deshaun in the pocket to throw, which is not lots of time. Especially since Brees gets up to 5 seconds, he can let the ball go easily. But Deshaun Watson, he's still a young quarterback, still making a little rookie mistakes. He's getting better every single year.
Yeah, but they never really did anything to fix that offensive line, so I feel like the offensive line's still going to be a factor as of next year.
With signing Laramie Tunsil, we're looking to get some offensive linemen in the draft. We don't have any first-round picks, but our second-round pick is going to be mainly towards a left guard or a right guard. So, also a big fact is Drew Brees is, how old is he now, like 42?
39, I think.
However old he is, he's getting up there in age. He's really getting up there. Deshaun Watson is getting better every single year, and Drew Brees is not. Drew Brees could have retired this year, and that would have been perfectly fine. Deshaun Watson is also incredible at running. He got 413 rushing yards this season. It's probably more than Drew Brees has in his career. Probably not, but...
Well, I guess we'll see next year. Hopefully, if the season doesn't get canceled.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please leave tips and suggestions up in the comments, or down in the comments, and click in the corner for a poll on who you think is the better quarterback, Deshaun Watson or Drew Brees.
And hope all of you are staying safe with all the COVID-19 going on around the world. Thank you for watching.
Make sure to wash your hands.
Adios.